So dudes, I bet most of you are probably wondering why I disappeared for a month and a half or so and rarely uploaded videos. Well, it has mostly to do with Pokémon. No big surprise. So, just to make a quick recap, I did do a live stream covering the finale of this game back in early December, but then unfortunately I had to take the live stream down due to a potential copyright risk with the end credits. I'm not going to go into details about the copyright thing, but basically I had to take it down, and when I tried to make a backup of the file, I lost the footage. So, with the footage lost, I did the only thing I could do. Make a second account on my Switch and play through the game again. I quickly made it through the game, beating all the team star leaders, beating all the gym leaders, beating the team star head Penny, and listening to Penny's awesome battle theme again. Fighting through the Elite Four, realizing that my game was glitched, and finally listened to the Elite Four music, which slaps. I think that's the term. And then, of course, beating the top champion Gita, which I then realized that her champion music was also glitched, because I got to listen to it, and it's also pretty good. And then, of course, final leg of the game, defeating champion Nimona and becoming, I guess, top champion. And of course, Nimona's music is awesome too. Now we're down in the depths of Area 0, currently trying to undo all the locks, and apparently I missed these in the last game, but there are some lab notes here, so you'll see the lab notes from the research stations and the final leg of this game. I apologize for for the delay, but once I get this video out, we should have my schedule back in place. Anyways, hope you dudes enjoy, and if you do, please feel free to leave a like, and also please feel free to hit the subscribe button, because a large amount of you aren't subscribed to my channel, and subscribe to my channel really helps. And also, maybe you can, and also make sure you have notifications enabled, because a lot of you who are subscribed don't even know when I upload a video, and I mean, trust me, I try to make content you don't want to miss, but I'm still pretty bad at it, so yeah. Hope you enjoy. Alright, now we have these notes here that I missed. Can I read them? We've determined that this energy crystallization is linked to the being we call blank. It's not Koraidon or Miraidon, because there's only 6 things, so there's something we missed down here. There's a being. The interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise Blank's shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terastallizing. Oh, so we're missing, so there's a third legendary we don't know of yet. Thanks to my prototype Terror Orb, I secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my study of these crystals. Curious! How did I miss these lore tablets, or I guess, yeah, lore tablets, I guess you can call them, in my original playthrough? Let's see what the other lab has to say. Beep. One lockdown. Hello, more lore tablets. What do we got? At last I can resume work on the Terror project. I'll move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. Interesting. The crystal's power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret, but research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. That ain't suspicious at all! Wanna press the button, disable? Yeah. Gotta disable the locks if we wanna get into the lab, obviously. Huh. Only one lore page here. Not yet, I'm trying to read this story thing. Our time machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the ancient past. I've named it Koraidon. I was expecting one new life treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. One new life? I don't get it. Is that a reference to the two Koraidons that are supposed to be down here, or... I don't know. Whoa, hi Fluttermane! Didn't expect to see you down here this early. Hey, got it! Nice. I want to add it to my team, but that's gonna throw off the entire dynamic I have. What was that? Here we go. Right, I forgot. Destroyed by terrestrial crystals. Yeah. Hello, Sada. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh, great. She's bugging out. Like a robot. Initiating a restart. Either her intercom's failing, or she's talking like a robot for some reason. I don't know. She meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. Yeah. Well, let's see what these lore tablets have to say. I'm calling them lore tablets. I need more people, more time. That man walked out not long after the boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of me. What? Why is... What? Was Sada talking about... Okay, I'm guessing that was... Guessing Sada's husband, I guess, walked out on her after Arvin was born, but then why is she referring Arvin as the boy rather than her own son? My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own, bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Koraidon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. Okay, so they weren't talking about the second Koraidon before. Talking about something else. Yeah, forgive me, my previous transmission seems signal interference. That's not what that was. Yeah. Make your way to the Zero Lab, which lies the bottom of Area Zero. Something is up with Sada. And if you've played the game already, then you know. I know, but I ain't saying. Here we go. Running at like 5 frames a second. Hello? There's the second Koraidon. He's mad. Oh god, my throat. The family reunion. This is not a family reunion. You see Koraidon's face. He is terrified. Yeah, he didn't look happy. Okay. They're not friends, Nimona. They're not friends. No, something's not right. Oh my god, he's about to slap him in the face. Or maybe not. Staring at us like, don't follow. Poor guy. Jeez. Yan's not happy. What's wrong? You bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you serious? Nimona, I love you, but you're dumber than a bag of rocks. I'm sorry. Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Obviously. For real? Again, dumber than a bag of rocks. Look at Koraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. I swear, the only thing Penny is smart, the only thing that makes Penny smart is her knowledge of Pokemon battles. That's it. She is dumber than a bag of rocks with everything else. That other Pokemon's getting off some really bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that, Koraidon. Once you get you back to your battle farm, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If you want to. Yeah, I don't think he wants to. Sorry, I guess it doesn't really help. You think the other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon? Probably, since it said that since the note said the second Koraidon was more aggressive, and considering that Koraidon was just about to beat up our Koraidon, I'm gonna go ahead and say he was much more aggressive. Didn't the professor say dangerous Pokemon come out from inside? You had to say it. Why were they all just frozen? Oh, Grin, that's not good. Let's go for the strong-looking one. Fluttermane? Yeah, fine. Funny how pre-evolution got a primal version instead of the final evolution like every other Pokemon. I'm fine with it. Okay, so this thing's Dark Fairy, so... or is it Ghost Fairy? I can't remember. None of my moves are super effective, so I'll just go ahead for an Aqua Step, raise my speed a bit. Alright, Mabastiff tanks the Shadow Ball because it's Dark type. I throw in an Aqua Step to get some good damage in. Oh my god, I almost killed it! And then Mabastiff could just finish it off. And we're done. There we go. Power of friendship has perfectly in sync, all thanks to our Titan hunting. You okay, Koraidon? Still scared. You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well, let me take on some of the burden. Straggler should be nothing. Me and Mabastiff can take care of them. You take your partner there and go take care of business. Alright, Arven. Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. Mabastiff can't wait to battle either. Alright, Koraidon. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know? It's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes you feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them, and you've got us too, so don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Just like you, Arven. Alright, let's do this! This is where we left off in the live stream. So let's head into areas, let's head in here and face whatever's inside this lab. Alright. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Huh? Sada? What are you doing there? This is weird. Deactivating sleep mode. I'm sorry, what? Sleep mode? Hello, Matt. Thank you for coming. Oh! Yeah, it's the more aggressive version of Koraidon. No, back to your ball. You have a Master Ball? Where'd you get a Master Ball from? That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Koraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Okay, so that explains why we saw Koraidon flying out of Area Zero, because he ran away because of a territorial struggle with the other one. And also why he has a sort of mental block preventing him from going into his battle form. I'm afraid there's something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. Excuse me? What do you mean? I am an artificial intelligence the professor created imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. Okay, one, I did not see that coming, and two, that kind of makes sense considering your voice glitched out earlier, and I actually thought that was probably robot-related. I thought it was an intercom problem. Nope, she's a robot. Honestly, that was actually a thought in the back of my head, but I thought Pokemon wouldn't do that, right? The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Okay, wow, Pokemon. You went dark there talking about death. Yikes. The incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. So a Pokemon caused the research station to be destroyed and for the other professor to for the original Sada to pass away. Man, this game got dark fast! That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. Oh my god, so are you saying that the professor got mauled by a Pokemon? This game got dark! From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. The reason why I asked you to come here, Macraft, is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. I shortened my name in this version because I didn't want to deal with them constantly calling me Macraft. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. I'm sorry, what? Any questions can be addressed as you make our descent. Follow me. I'm sorry, you want us to put a stop to the professor's time machine? What? Alright. This elevator will take us to the lower level. Alright. It is truly a great relief to see that you came, Minecraft. I'll answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid this fact may be difficult for her son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. 1. Pokemon getting dark. 2. This probably explains the note about Professor Sada needing 2 of themselves, and also finding a lab partner that is basically similar to them in every way, but better, because it was a AI. Anything else you wish to ask? What is the time machine? Is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. Yep, just confirmed the theory I just mentioned. Sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. While she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is an AI? I have to ask. AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. Computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. Then how did Sada create you? But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. Ah, you just answered it. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Yeah, what do you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony, but these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past. This energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea, but we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. When they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet, I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. Yeah, that's because when people are consumed by a dream, they throw logic out the window. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. You have become a formidable traitor. Now use the strength you have gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. Well, I have to in order to progress the game. I appreciate your willingness to help. And there's a Pokeball there, which is supposed to be a marker for the game. Game Freak, you couldn't have debugged this game a bit more before releasing it. I can ignore it because I can just tune stuff out like that, but still, we have reached the lowest level. This elevator is deep! We've been on the elevator for like 10 minutes. Wow. Okay, those wow. Okay. This is impressive. What is this? Behold. This is the time machine we perfected. Using the power of the terrestrial phenomena. Wow. This is crazy. Oh man, my eyes. This is ridiculous. To stop the time machine, you'll need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet Book. It was very like the professor, but the final key we would need in that book, of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet Book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. Sounds simple enough. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. I'm sorry, what? Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Various champions? The only champions I know about are top champion Gita, who honestly is a terrible champion, champion Nimona, and me. You mean there were other champions in the past that we don't know about? Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet Book upon the pedestal. Well, not like I got much of a choice. Let's do this then. Place Scarlet Book. Yep. Let's do this. ID confirmed. Professor Sada. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Access denied. Oh, crap. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Matt. Craft. AI Sada switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Oh my god! Please, defeat me. This music. Okay! What the heck? At last. A Master Ball? At last, my dream is within reach. And you are not getting in the way. Oh, this isn't good. Here we go. Oh my god, that is intimidating. Oh, this music. AI Sada has initiated a battle. Here we go. She just dropped the Pokeball! Let's do this! And bring in Fluttermane. Because Fluttermane's one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Okay, this music. This music. Special defense was heightened, nice. This music, man, it's ridiculous. Bam! Eat it, Slitherwing. Super effective. Now this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses? Zen Headbutt. Ouch! You hurt! This is the power the ancient past holds. Splendid, isn't it? Alright. This should finish it off. Yep, there goes Slitherwing. Alright, what's next? Sending out Fluttermane! Well, that's actually perfect. Because I know it's super effective against Fluttermane. Although I'm pretty sure Fluttermane's gonna land a hit on Tinkaton, since Fluttermane is like the fastest... is one of the fastest Pokemon in this generation. She is cold. She just drops the Pokeball. And where are you getting these Master Balls? Yeah, Mystical Fire, I thought so. Ouch! Alright. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Yes! Special attack! I can't remember if this is physical. I think it is because of the hammer! There goes Fluttermane! I'm sorry, I love emphasizing when I drop the hammer. It's ridiculous. This is nuts! Brute Bonnet. Alright, switching it up. Quackleval, get out here. This music! What is with Pokemon and saving the best music for the finales? The Elite Four, the Champion, Penny, the Cole, Brute Bonnet. Take this close combat. Bam! There goes Brute Bonnet. Doesn't matter that my stats lower, I'm probably gonna swap. Okay, I'm loving this. This music is ridiculous. Screamtail. I don't remember that Pokemon's typing, so I'm just gonna play it safe and swap out to Tinkaton. I think it's still Fairy type, but I can't remember its original typing. I don't know if I can use Hammer again. I might have to use Swords Dance. Alright, can I use... Yes, I can! Drain Punch! Oh. Drain Punch doesn't work! Because, just as calculated, a critical hit to your Pokemon. It's time you simply gave up, child. How about not? It is super effective. I called it. Still Fairy type. By Screamtail. Love this! Sandy Shocks. Let me think here. I think it's Electric Ground, meaning, water, no, Electric Ground, Ice. But this might be a bad idea because Quackleval is... You know what? Go on, Quackleval. You can do this. Wait. Oh wait, it'll be cancelled. I was gonna say water type be super effective, but it'd be cancelled out by electric, so... Wait. No. Oh yeah, ground type. I was like, what? Discharge! Ow! You hurt! That didn't kill. I thought so. Yeah, I need to swap. What'll work? Because electric type moves, I can't use Earthquake because of ground type. Well, actually, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. This will probably hurt because since I'm poison type, Clodsire can get hurt by Earthquake. But he used Discharge, so it doesn't affect me, so suck it! Earthquake. Earth Power, I forgot! Okay, Clodsire can take a hit. He's tanky. I knew it! Super effective! There goes Sandy Shocks. I love this music! Roaring Moon. One of my favorite Pokemon. Can Tinkaton take a hit? I'm trying to think here. It's a Dragon Dark type. So Fairy and Ice, but my team is standing at a very low percentage. Armarouge can't do anything. Kill Waterroll. Tinkaton, I'm hoping you can take a hit. Also, Terrestrialization should help. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Are you sure about that? My team is still pretty good, and you're on your last Pokemon. Probably one of my favorite Pokemon since it's got the Mega Evolution. Oh, right, I forgot it has booster energy. Attack. Eeh, that ain't good. Alright, I'm terrestrializing here. Fairy type. It's funny that AI Sada doesn't use terrestrializing even though she has the battle skills of every previous Paldea champion, which have all used terrestrializing. Earthquake? Ooh, good thing. Oh, nope, never mind, Tinkaton died. You couldn't take a single hit from this thing, could you? That's a problem. Well, let's just hope Clodsire can take a hit. Because I know what I can do, but he has to be able to take a hit. Oh god, Earthquake. Nope! If this was a Nuzlocke, this would be really bad. But it ain't a Nuzlocke, but still, not good. Armarouge, can you at least get a single hit? Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the time to heal up my team because this is a nightmare. Okay, I'm gonna revive Tinkaton. Tinkaton's really the only one that can do anything right now. Alright, he's gonna hit us with a Night Slash. Oh my god! We almost died. We can't outspeed, and reviving is just gonna bring us back down to 3, so I'm gonna spend this time healing up Tinkaton to full, so Tinkaton can land a hit. Night Slash. Ouch. This thing has all attacks. This thing has physical moves, making it much more dangerous. Just need it to survive so I can hit a Play Rough. Earthquake, not good. It one-shots?! How am I supposed to beat this thing? It one-shots! Not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, I'm gonna send out Kill-Water to heal Quackleval. I forgot Quackleval has Ice Spinner, which is good. Close Combat! That should finish off the fighting type. Max Potion. And I don't think it really has any super effective moves. Let's see, Night Slash can't do anything, Earthquake can't do anything. Ouch! You hurt! Good lord, man! You hurt! I'm really hoping that I can one-shot with Close Combat. Because if he doesn't, I'm dead. Dragon Claw. Ow, okay. Finish! Oh, thank God! Oh my god, I think I almost died. I only had 2 Pokemon left. Impossible. And there we go. AI Sada is defeated. Oh my god, Roaring Moon threw me for a loop. Roaring Moon had super effective moves for half my team. But I think we did it. Time Machine is done for. Think we did it? Arvin. Hey, you guys finally made it. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? I could have used your help like 5 seconds ago, Nimona! Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? No. I'm sorry, Arvin. But wait, I'm sorry, the professor's the bad guy? The one who wants to destroy the world? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long, Arvin. Mom? Security system failure. Oh, not a problem. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Oh god, what's going on? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. What? An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Oh god. Not good. AI Sada disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. Oh crap! The professor really wanted the time machine to continue going, even though probably would have destroyed Paldea's ecosystem. You are not getting in my way. You are challenged by AI. No, you are challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. So Sada's the villain in this. The Paradise Protection Protocol sent out Koraidon. What? I'm sorry. Did she lock the Pokeball? We can't fight this thing. Koraidon, the Guardian of Paradise. Okay, so Sada is the villain in this role. You know how the enemy teams, you can't battle without a Pokeball at the field. That's not good. It's true. Our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? So, apparently, you know how teams, like, a lot of teams, like Team Rocket and all that, wanna use legendary Pokemon to make the world into their own image and make a sort of paradise? Yeah, that's what Sada's doing here. Some crazy electrical signals jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get them open. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to... It's totally cheating, and you call yourself an adult? Yeah, adults bend the rules, Arvin. I'm sorry. Can I swap Pokemon? At all? Maybe, I don't know, Tinkaton? Pokeballs are locked. Can't switch Pokemon. Right. Okay. Koraidon? Oh yeah, right, I forgot about this. Koraidon's Pokeball is locked onto Sada's signature, so we can use it. Let's do this. Let's do this, Koraidon. Together. The smile. Let's do this. Here we go. Bam! Okay. Hey, the crystallization. Let's do this, Koraidon! You and me! Let's finish this! Koraidon versus Koraidon. Grah! He's mad. Alright. I've done this fight before, so I know what to do here. Opposing Koraidon turns sunlight harsh, sending its ancient pulse into a frenzy. Koraidon basks in the sunlight, sending its pulse to a frenzy. Alright. Flamethrower. Taunt me all you want, it ain't gonna work. Fell for the taunt. Flamethrower! That did nothing! I forgot, Flamethrower isn't effective against this thing. It changes to a battle form! Let's go, Koraidon! You got this! Collision course. You will fall here, within this garden paradise, and achieve nothing in the end. Flamethrower! It's not very effective. Oh my god. Why does this Koraidon have like 3 times the health I have? Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some damage in. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Bulk Up. You got Bulk Up, but I don't. Seriously? Doesn't matter. Collision course! Bam! Koraidon shook off the taunt. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Minecraft. I'll try. The data says I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. Giga Impact! I forgot about that! Oh my god, we survived on one! Koraidon toughed it out so he wouldn't feel sad. Collision course! Bam! Took that hit like a champ! You can do this, I know you can. Attack Rose in your face. I get boosts, you don't. Recharge. Collision course again! Probably should have healed. Bam! Oh my god! I put him into the yellow! Can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. I can use a max potion, dude. Your Terra Orb's glowing. Time to terrestrialize and finish this off! I didn't. Wow. Attack, defense, special attack. Are you giving me an Omni boost here? Thank you for the Omni boost, but still. Terrestrialize and finish this off! Let's finish this. You and me, buddy. I like how the legendaries can actually do the motif in this game. Terra Blast! Finish it! Whoosh! And down goes Koraidon. Surprising that you can't terrestrialize, AI Sada. But no matter, you lost. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. In your face. We did it! It's not going berserk anymore? No, we managed to tame its... How? How very astounding. To think that you have managed to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Yeah, I don't think the protection protocol expected us to defeat the Paradise Protection Protocol. Never expect us to beat it. Now that it has, it can't compute what to do next. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now with pride. I thank you, Macraft. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. Appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom, the way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way that you sought strength and to do better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. I am failing at the English language here. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure, above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I have made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. But you can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. But I thought you said the terrestrial crystals were keeping you from leaving and also keeping you alive. What happens when you go into the ancient world? How will you survive? Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Koraidon, Macraft, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. I'm guessing since some of the terrestrial crystals are still implemented into her system right now, that's how she'll survive? I don't know. That time machine is insane. Boom. Goodbye, Sada. And the time machine has officially been shut down. This storyline! It is ridiculous compared to Sword and Shield! Like, it's like night and day! How could you just go? Arvin, I'm so sorry. You okay? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using her voice, wearing her face, if it was fake, it felt real, you know? It was the closest you're ever gonna get to her, Arvin. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yeah. Guess Koraidon's sad too. But that battle farm, how cool is that? It is pretty cool. If it tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. I'm sorry, I love that line, Penny, I'm sorry. Let's skip over the big win here. Macraft and Koraidon just saved Paldea. Well, yeah, because if we didn't stop Time Machine, the ecosystem probably would have been destroyed by the primal Pokemon. That's Macraft for ya. You know, even though the professor's gone, Arvin, I bet she's finally having a fun adventure of her own in the past. Thanks. Makes him feel a little bit better. What should we do now? I really think we should go home after all this. You said it. Let's make our way home. Yeah. Wait, how do we get out of Area Zero? I'm guessing we just fly on Koraidon's back. That seems like the only logical explanation.
Much later.
Oh my god, finally! That cutscene took an hour. Not really, but a really long time. We're all exhausted. Yeah? What is it? Let's take the long road home. Get a little more fun out of this adventure. Pokemon seriously needs voice acting. It just feels weird not having voice acting right now. Sounds great if we can load up on snacks first. Alright, Macraft, not you two. Come on, Arvin. Oh my god. Okay, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Just a little bit longer on this adventure. I swear, this storyline and the rivals we meet, just incredible. And there's the final picture. I love this shot. Honestly, probably the best side characters or friends or rivals or whatever we meet that we'll get in a long time.